Writer's block. It's something that writers struggle with. And what I find interesting is that every writer has their own way of dealing with it. Hi, my name is Elke Feuer, and I'm an author and a fiction book coach, and I help writers stay focused with accountability and support, taking them from idea to launch book. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you some powerful ways to help you overcome writer's block. So the first way is to change your writing location. Now I know that sounds really simple, but let me give you a little bit of a story behind it. When I first started writing full time, I was so excited. I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm going to be writing for hours at a time. I'm not working now. I've got all the time in the world. And it was great for the first couple of months. But then afterwards, I was really struggling to write consistently and for long periods of time. And I couldn't figure out what the problem was. But then I found that once I changed the locations, I had Panera, I was at Starbucks, the library, all different places. Once I did that, I found it was so much easier, and the floodgates of creativity and words just started to flow again. So this is a great way to overcome your writing block. And the reason why changing your location where you're writing is so crucial is because a lot of times when you're in that same space trying to make it work, you have all of that negative energy that is basically, I can't write, this isn't working, something's not working, right? And that just makes it harder and harder to write. Whereas when we change a location, that energy is not in that space. So basically, it makes it so much easier to write because you're in this new, fresh place that has this wonderful, clean, clear energy, as I like to say. All right, so that is the first one. The second powerful way to overcome writer's block is to ask yourself two important questions. Is writing or this book really for me? And discovering this answers to these questions is really important because a lot of times it can really help to uncover that, hey, you know what? Maybe I just need to take a break from this. Now is not a good time. Or maybe it just says, hey, writing this book at this point in my life is just not possible because of the craziness that's going on. I need to take a break and either do it next year or do it in a few more months. Instead of just adding the pressure and the stress of trying to make it work, okay? Which is really just gonna keep you blocked, right? Now, the other way that it can help is it can actually give you clarity because you've identified, hey, why do I wanna write this book? And why am I really doing this? Why am I writing? And because sometimes when we're in there and it's not working and we're trying to make it work, we're basically just creating more block, more pressure, more stress. Whereas when we identify that this is why I want to write, and reminding ourselves of that is a great way to say, yes, this is why this is important for me to write and write this book. And that can really help with overcoming the writing blocks that you have. Okay, and the third powerful way that you can overcome writer's block is to do creative or a different creative activity. Now, this can be painting, sculpting, dancing, which is my favorite. And what that does when you do different creative activities other than writing, it's great for refilling your creative well. And the second way is to help to spark your creative, what I like to say, another creative part of your brain because it's something different creatively. And it's also great because not only does it spark your creativity, but it also inspires you creatively. Like I get some of the best ideas and solutions to writing problems that have kept me blocked when I do other creative activities. So this is another great way to push through your writer's block. Now, the fourth way to overcome your writer's block is to try something new to you. And this can be perhaps yoga or removing a bad eating habit, anything that will positively impact you physically, spiritually, emotionally, or mentally. And basically self-care, right? In a nutshell, because a lot of times I think we get so into writing is one more thing that we're adding that's adding pressure to our lives, that we forget to rest, rejuvenate, because these are things that are important to helping us to refill our creative wells and just clear away all the crap, right? So that we have space to let that creativity in and push those blocks out. So that is number 4 for overcoming your writer's block. The fifth way to overcome your writer's block is to uncover where the block is coming from. And this is a great exercise to do, is just to take a few minutes and jot down all of the reasons that are coming to you as you're asking yourself, where is this block coming from? Because I find a lot of times understanding the cause is really important on so many levels, because a lot of times our blocks themselves and the reason why we're blocked changes depending on where we're at in our writing journey. And we end up beating ourselves up saying, well, this is how I normally deal with getting through this block. Why isn't it working? And something's wrong with me. I can't make it work. When the truth is if we dug a little bit deeper, we would realize that it's actually the block itself that is different and that has changed and just requires us to do something different. So this is a really important thing that I know that has helped me recently, and just really diving to figure out whether it is your writing skills or maybe it's just your self-doubt. Whatever it is, really getting to the root of where that block is coming from will really help you to find solutions for how you can manage and overcome them. All right, so I would love to hear in the comments your ways for overcoming writer's block, because as I said at the beginning of this video, I find it fascinating because every writer has their own tips, tricks, and methods for overcoming writer's block. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, I really would appreciate if you would like and share with anybody that you think would find it helpful, and also subscribe to the channel so that you will get notification of the next video. Now, are you writing a fiction book for this year? If you are, I just want to invite you to sign up for my free challenge, Start Your Book Now, which comes with a wonderful workbook that helps you to create a strong foundation to write your book. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you here next Friday with a new video. Bye.